G'day, my name is Paul. In our first two videos, we learnt about what CBD is, where it comes from, how it works, what the endocannabinoid system is, why essential fatty acids are important, and how CBD works in the places of the body it is needed most. Now I want to explain more about why CBD is good for me. As I mentioned previously, many customers have written to tell us why they believe CBD is good for them. So before we share with you the different opinions on the safety of CBD, I would like to share some real-life examples. However, due to current legislation in both North America and Australia, we are not allowed to tell you about the many specific anecdotal evidence we have for using CBD. We are able to share with you the facts from peer-reviewed clinical studies. Despite claims in the media that there is no research and trials are needed to determine if CBD could be a viable medicine for epileptics, placebo-controlled, randomized, double-blind human trials have been conducted as early as the 1970s. Medical World News reported, cannabis is probably the most potent anti-epileptic known to medicine. According to the World Health Organization, 50 million people suffer with epilepsy worldwide. This is a picture of me with Charlotte Figge, the little girl in Colorado, USA, who had the plant Charlotte's Web named after her. Charlotte's parents told me that they had tried every anti-epileptic drug there was. They didn't stop the seizures, were highly psychoactive, and caused damage to Charlotte's brain and body, even causing her heart to stop at times. CBD stopped the seizures immediately without any negative side effects. Her parents told me, even if this didn't stop the seizures, we would never stop giving CBD to her because of the other ways it has benefited her mind and body. This is Dr. Blair, who we have on our staff in USA. He has been using our CBD oil with his patients, as well as conducting other research, and the anecdotal reports we get back from him are very promising. Here are some examples. Oh, that's right. We cannot share with you what Dr. Graveline, an 83-year-old retired NASA astronaut, told us, or people who have experienced results with things like cigarette addiction. Helping someone to defeat a cigarette addiction may sound hard to believe, yet new randomized, placebo-controlled, double-blind human research from London has proven that CBD does lessen the addictive craving and anxiety that usually make quitting so difficult. The results were clearly evident by the end of the first week. The scientists of this study concluded CBD is a potential treatment for nicotine addiction. It is interesting to note that a synthetic cannabinoid was also trialled for overcoming nicotine addiction, and it just started working. However, it had to be discontinued due to causing depression and suicide in the test subjects. Genius inventor Thomas Edison summed it up well when he said, "There were never so many able active minds at work on the problems of disease as now, and all their discoverers are tending towards a simple truth, that you can't improve on nature." So, CBD from the real plant seems to be very safe and very effective, yet some authorities are saying it's not. If you watch television in Australia, someone from the government or medical establishment will appear and repeat the same three claims. We don't know if it is safe. We don't know if it works. There's no science to support it. So, are their claims true? As some of you may know, the US government holds 2 patents on using CBD as a medicine. In their research, the government scientists concluded, no signs of toxicity or serious side effects have been observed following chronic administration of CBD. And this, CBD is anti-epileptic and anti-anxiety. The absence of side effects allows very high doses to be used. And this, CBD is not toxic, even when chronically administered to humans or given in large acute doses. Dr. Lester Grinspoon of Harvard University began studying cannabis in 1967 to explore the supposed dangers. He came to the conclusion that the public had been misinformed and misled. In contrast to this, every year the number of deaths due to consuming alcohol, 3.3 million, and cigarettes, 6 million. That's one person dying every 5 seconds. These 2 legal drugs kill equivalent to double the entire population of Sydney every year. Now, this chart contains data from multiple European governments to show what people are actually dying from and how many people are dying from each different cause. As expected, cigarettes and alcohol are major causes of death, but have a look at what the biggest causes are. The number one cause of death in Europe is preventable medical injuries in hospitals. Next down the list is pharmaceutical drug side effects. Now, way down at the bottom, beneath being struck by lightning, is dietary supplements and herbal remedies. So we're being told to trust hospitals and prescription medicines, the number one cause of death in the Western world, and we should fear hemp, which has not killed anyone in 5,000 years of unsupervised use. Now, I don't understand this message, and perhaps someone will explain it to me one day. So, if CBD is so safe and effective, why such intense opposition by the medical establishment? We will discuss this very important and obvious when you know why reasons in the next and final video in this introduction to CBD series from Elixinol.